How's it going, guys? This one should be a fun one. I'm meeting up with a friend who semi-recently got the BRZ. It's I don't remember which year it is, but it is one of the second gen ones. And we're going to do a little comparison of the two cars. So it should be interesting to see 186 versus BRZ. Already not too many differences there, but just the minor stuff. But also kind of modded versus a car that, at least as far as I know, is totally stock. So on top of the small differences, it should be fun to see how much I ruined my car. Before I do that, gonna make a quick pit stop at my friend's shop. He lent me his jacket, and I'm going there to give it back. Semi-small update, I got a new camera. It's the DJI, the Osmo Action 5 Pro. In the past POV videos, I was using the Insta360 03, which, if you guys haven't seen that, it's basically a really small camera that goes into a secondary pod. And what was cool is that since it was so small, you could put it on your head and you wouldn't really notice it. So having this on my head, I definitely feel a little bit more self-conscious, but I think I'll just get used to it. Well, it's either that or I just buy another one of the Insta360. The big difference should be with this, I can now shoot in 4K, which the old camera, I think it shot at like 2.7. So the bump up in quality should be nice. And then based on a small test I did with this, the audio on this is also nice. So I'm looking forward to using this more. So the main reason that we're meeting up is because the BRZ has the STI flexible V-bars, and I'm like kind of on the fence of buying them. The owner of the car says that they've made a difference, so I definitely want to get a side-by-side before I actually spend the money on them. I know there have been some talks on like the forums about mainly the NVH that comes from the factory V-bars. I think some people, they recommended putting like sound deadening on the actual bars, but my main concern with that is the engine bay heat. Probably just me being paranoid, but I'm not trying to find out the hard way that I'm right. That's the main reason I'm interested in the STI bars. I know Toyota, they make the hydraulic V-bars, which I think in principle kind of do the same thing. Like, I did read up on it, and it looked like it was like two approaches to, I don't want to say the same problem, but they kind of address the same thing. But the Toyota versions are also much more expensive. So not too interested in those. And then I'm sure with the coilovers and going up to a a 255 wide tire, those definitely aren't helping. So I think it's basically the example of all the small things adding up. Alright, just finished up the quick pit stop at my friend's. As I was getting into my car, there was a kid that rode by in a scooter saying, "Is that a Supra?" No, kid, no it's not. Kinda wish it was, but it's not. But now, on the way to meet up with the BRZ owner. Right, almost there, and I just realized I don't know what color his car is. So I'm just gonna hope I made it there first. Otherwise, I guess I'm just gonna park next to a random BRZ and hope for the best. Oh, it's gone. Well, actually, I knew it was gone, but so sad to see. This used to be a mod pizza. So sad to see it gone. But it looks like I am the first one here. BRZ with the 86. So we're gonna swap cars. I'll take them for a drive. But should be excited to also see the small differences between the two cars. Alright, so should have taken the time to adjust the seat. That's fine. No time with the present. It's interesting, like it's the same, but it's different. A little nicer too. I like the little. This is the limited trim. It's definitely a much nicer car. And the base. Oh my god, it's so weird not having the cushion there. But the exhaust is definitely louder than mine, so... Oh, that's a... Is that the factory clutch? Alright, this is the NVIDIA exhaust. Oh. Alright. Oh, this has eyesight, okay. Just going to... This has a factory clutch spring. I forgot about that. I did the M-Tech in mine. But I might do these factory mirrors, or no, not these. These are the wide-angle mirrors. It's so weird seeing my car roll. This NVIDIA exhaust is definitely much louder than the HKS that I have. It's not too bad. I feel like I can see everything. This car feels so high. But I can definitely tell, like, at least the noise from the front end, I think that is between the factory suspension and probably the V-bars too, that it is, there's a lot less noise coming up front. Like, it's, at least in this car, it's all from the exhaust. They also have, the STI short shifter. And I say, it does feel a little notchier. But then I also could be, I did recently change the transmission fluid to the Motul one. So it could be that. But it does feel, yeah, it's definitely, it does feel notchier. These seats are very comfy. To be honest, I have been slightly thinking about putting the factory suspension and well, probably would have to put the factory wheels back on my car if I do that. But I also know that if I do that, I'll probably regret it right away. It's just, do I want a car that rides nice, or do I want a car that looks nice? Because the factory, or the wheels for the base 86, they're not the best looking. Like I actually do like them, but they're all right. Oh man, not having to worry about a car being low or a lip potentially hit. It's nice. What are you doing? So that was nice. In the spirit of being totally honest, it did. I don't know if the V-bars themselves made a big difference. I think what it is just the actually no, overall it wasn't too big a difference in terms of the interior noise. What I actually didn't intend at all was, I was actually sold on the wide angle side mirrors. I actually might buy a set when I get home, because that's just huge. Because like the little, like right now I have some little some small mirrors that I bought from AutoZone. They're cheap and they do the job, but that was just so much better. And also the tint on them, it helps with the car being so low that, like, even if you're fine from the rear view mirror, you're still getting hit with a bunch of light from the sides. And with these being such low and small cars, even from the factory, you're constantly being blinded. I think with all that said, I think I'm gonna end the video here. Super appreciative for my friend to come out and let me drive the BRZ. But I think ultimately my conclusion is I might be making a big deal out of nothing. But those side mirrors are getting ordered. But I thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys at the next video.